This is an exciting time.
This is an exciting time.
This is an exciting time.
It's Boss Barrel Radio in the year 2019.
It's what radio? Say that one more time.
Boss Barrel Radio.
Okay.
Boss Barrel Radio.
Right. I thought it was Barrel Radio
Radio.
for a second. Okay.
My name is
Barrel,
Griff Hoffman.
right?
Yeah,
no.
Barrel, right? Barrel, rah, rah, rah. Rah, 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 rah.
Wait, why the hell is this the start?
Speaking of how the hell is this a start? Who is that?
Dean Sofer Jr.
Yes. Who
Colin.
else is here?
Colin Connett is present
Colin
and accounted
Connett,
for.
Gene Silver Jr., Griffin Hoffman.
Hoffman!
We're going to play some video game music and
Yeah,
talk
we are.
about it.
We sure are, dude.
Because you know what? 2019 needs some positivity. We need to talk about some video game music.
Got to start the year off on the right foot.
Exactly. So, if y'all aren't familiar with this format, we're going to listen to some video game music and talk about how great it is. We compiled a list of our favorite fight songs. And these are songs that are not necessarily fight music in fight video games, but all of those things could be could apply. I'd like to put the disclaimer in front here that the fighting game music is fight game music, battle themes, music that makes you want to fight, or music from Final Fight. Fortunately, we don't have any music from Final Fight.
Yeah,
so
spoiler alert, Final Fight sucks and we're not playing music from it.
Or as I like to interpret it, you hear this music, you're going to have a big, angry fight.
Or Final
boner.
Fight might
Or
be
boner.
okay, but the music sucks.
Or perhaps a boner fight.
Boner fight.
Oh,
Or would that be a joust?
that's a sword fight,
Wait,
So we're going to go from the bottom up.
which counts as fighting.
but a joust would be just bigger swords then, right?
Oh, I mean, I guess.
First song on the table.
Gene, I think it's yours.
Oh, excellent. First song I'm choosing is Lock and Loaded and Devil May Cry 1. I feel like every time I heard this song, I was about to get my ass kicked. So it's probably one of my favorite all-time fight musics.
This is your number one favorite.
Oh, we're
As of
going.
today.
We're going one to. We're counting down to our least favorite, or we're counting up to our most favorite.
This is number one on my list, so however your list works, this is probably my favorite.
All right, we're going to start with our most favorites.
Perfect.
And count down from there.
Nerd.
We'll see how this works out with Gene's favorite. So,
Yes.
Gene, why is this your favorite?
I feel like Devil May Cry 1 was a very great game. Like, it was almost a game changer at that time, and it had that really intense combat situation. So you'd have this really intense and angry music pop up during those situations where you wander around thinking, oh, I need to find some random key, or I need to go and get to this situation. And then suddenly you hear this music pop on, and then suddenly you're getting your ass beat. So this was probably my favorite track from that game. There are other songs that came to mind for more aggressive fights, but this is my favorite out of the ones that were selected.
I could see myself fighting to this music, so I accept. I accept your submission.
Well, I'm glad we've done this during an AA meeting, and you've accepted my submission.
That's great.
Yeah, this song's cool as shit.
It's called Lock and Loaded. I mean, that's badass.
Nice. Colin,
Hello.
it's up to you. I guess we're gonna do your favorite song.
Choose wisely.
My top two it was a tough decision, but
Barbie dress up.
it could really go either way with the top two. But I'm going to go with the Decisive Battle theme from Octopath Traveler. Trumpets.
Trumpets, baby.
Gotta have trumpets, dude.
Loving those trumpets. So, why?
Why? It's
Or we can sit back here and listen to that.
what?
Yes. I like this. I like the breakdown. Give me that piano.
It's coming in hot, dude.
So, I don't want to speak on behalf of you, Colin, the owner of this song, but I love that this is very much like an old school JRPG, like fight battle song. But it's like it's beautiful. Like it's been
It's a
turned
very
up to,
triumphant,
Yeah.
epic. Like it's all on the line, dude. We have to fight this fight we're fighting, Gene.
Is this the thing?
That's what this is all about.
Is this a regular battle theme or no?
This is
this
a
is
boss theme.
Okay.
This is
I want to say it's like the second of the boss themes. It like starts playing the later chapters.
Okay.
I could be wrong about that though.
This is my favorite Sailor Moon episode.
Oh my gosh. Tuxedo Mask.
Tuxedo Mask.
Yeah, this is really cool. I like the punctuation. I like the music. I think it's really cool. It's not your typical fight, like
It's
Final
very-
Fantasy thing.
Very dramatic, very
Dramatic.
orchestrated. Like it's,
Yeah.
I enjoy that. For me personally, it doesn't necessarily get my blood pumping, but I enjoy it. Like it's great. The
I like this
drop-down-
part. This part a lot.
See, I don't like this part.
And then the build back up into it.
I like that a lot.
Very good.
I feel like the whole orchestrated part is amazing and great, and then it drops down for the breakaway. It's like your high school, middle school,
But imagine you're fighting a dragon.
or filing my taxes. That's what I imagine.
That is a fight.
Also
You're-
a fight. Yes.
You're
Agreed.
fighting your taxes.
But no, this is good. I like this.
Number one.
That's number one.
Number one.
I thought your number one was gonna be something different. I can't.
We'll
wait.
get to it.
Looking at my list is what you thought it was going. Is it on my list?
Oh, that's a good question.
All right.
No, I did not.
Who's up next? Griff's up next.
Oh, grab your pants.
Well, we're gonna play the. Hate to start the show with Showstopper, but
Oh.
that's what it's gonna be. We're gonna play the best song ever created ever.
Please,
This song is called Gangplank Galleon Remix. It is from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's a remix of the DK Donkey Kong favorite, and it has 3 parts.
I'm sorry, you said Gangplank, right?
Correct.
Gangplank.
Okay, good. Not to be confused with it.
So there's 3 parts. We're gonna listen to all
All
3
of them
parts.
are awesome.
So here's the first part. The best part. Well, not the best part. But this is the pop-up part.
Ooh, I like that.
Isn't that rad?
So good.
Oh! Let's go for a run.
Yeah,
Push-ups.
no, you have fun with that.
Who wants to be a bottom on a cheerleader outfit and like throw somebody up in the air?
With an oil check?
Yeah. I'm a great power bottom.
You are. You're a beautiful power bottom.
I dig it. This is good.
Very good.
It's very, very good.
It's so good. There's 3 parts to this?
Oh, yeah.
Gosh. That matches a perfect number of 3s.
There are a lot of remixes in Smash Bros. Ultimate. Most of them are
Right.
but this is very good.
Right. So,
Gangnam Style, right?
Oh God! Don't say that.
That's good stuff. That second breakdown was amazing.
yeah, so this way this song is so amazing. Like, it starts out like kind of dumbass and goofy, and then it gets a little more pumped up, and then you get the more fun version of it, and then you get the breakdown with the with the audio, with the vocals, and then you get the pump up. This song is fucking incredible. I love this song so much. So, if you are listening to this and have never listened to Gangplank Galleon Remix,
The best name ever.
so
Not
good!
Be very careful when you search for this to spell it accurately.
It's fine. Auto search will help you out. Just go on YouTube. You're fine.
Okay, YouTube auto search. Yeah, you're good there.
Right. Alright, I would love to play this all day long because this song is freaking amazing. But yes, the breakdown's fantastic. Everything is so good about this. I wish if I was in high school band, this would be something I would go into my band. She'd be like, "Hey, can we please play this? I love this brass." But I'm 30 and it's not going to happen.
Smashpedia claims to have the lyrics
Oh, what?
for its.
This?
Read them out.
No, those aren't the real ones. I've seen that before.
Well,
You could do it. Whoa.
That's a lot of banana. I do like the breakdown. That breakdown is pretty ball.
Griff, this is the most excited I've seen you for anything.
Sorry for dominating that section there, but it's just so good. It's so good. That's my number one. That is the best. That is the best song ever created.
Ooh,
Ever.
Wow.
Out of every song ever.
Ever for every
And
song
that's
ever.
the podcast, ladies
Goodbye.
All right, perfect. Later.
That's fine. It's 12 minutes. Solid. All right, Gene, going back to your list here. What do we listen to next?
It's Lord of the Greater Fiends and Ninja Gaiden Black. This is more kind of like an old drumsy song. I still remember that first fight I had with that bastard Doku, and this just hammers it in. It's very much like the old traditional like ninja duel from like Ninja Gaiden S, where you got the moon and everything, and it's going to be a fight.
When do I dab?
Right about now.
Okay.
Like, I feel like the music does a really great job of having this great ambient situation where the music doesn't overpower the fight, because that fight sucks. Doku's a bastard, and having this music in the background, it like keeps your adrenaline, your pumped up nature of like, this is a really tough fight, and I just love that background ambience that it causes. God, Doku's a bastard.
like there's a little bit of ambient stuff in the background, like noises, things like that, that flavor it. It definitely seems like this is a video game thing where you're like, I'm gonna fight somebody, and this is in the background. It's not intrusive. It feels like it's just flavoring the situation.
Right, where the music isn't overpowering the actual situation, where the fight itself is the focal point of that interaction. That's what I like so much about this, is that it doesn't overpower, it doesn't, you don't think fighting Doku thinking, man, this music's really cool, I'm going to stop and listen to it. It's no, why am I feeling so more pumped or so much more, scared or intimidated by this fight? Because that music just subtly adds to that interaction. And I really enjoy that.
Right on. Colin?
I
You're
like
up next.
drums.
Drums are good.
Drums are very good.
Drums are good.
Drums are very good.
Drums are good. What's on now?
Okay, we're gonna do some Suikoden 2.
Ugh.
Oh, yes.
Don't This is the Necklord fight
I'm
music.
going to make sure this is
and then
jacked up
this
right
could
here.
have easily
bag.
been number 1.
Not to be confused with the neckbeard fight.
Sorry, let me get through this ad here, and then we'll get to...
We don't do
Colin's
ads on the podcast.
Have you had this lemonade before?
No, and I don't want it.
Did you pay your
Start
internet
it.
bill?
There we go.
That's my favorite part.
That
Chord progression of that.
the drums are very simple, but they're really just effective. Like, whew,
Organ
it's
wins it
so
for me.
good.
The organ's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love the organ progression in that second ago where it's just like it's so fucking good.
I would say the vast majority, anytime I hear a pipe organ like this just busting, that really puts an exclamation point to, hey, this is not fucking around.
This is some serious business.
It feels like anime music. It feels like video game music, but it's also like you don't
Oh, and then you get the build back up.
you don't hear this
There it
in
comes.
anime music.
Right, it's got that just subtle undertone, like, right,
It's so good. This probably should have been number 1. Now that I'm listening to it again, it's like,
Yeah,
Griff, do you like Suikoden 2?
That's my favorite RPG ever.
It's real nice.
I would probably have voted this over the other one.
I think maybe
name of the game I
Octopath just got the vote just from having played it recently. It's fresher. It's fresher in my mind, dude. Thinking about it,
For my list, I was very torn. I'm very sad that I didn't include like 1,000 Castlevania songs.
Castlevania has good music for fighting.
All right, Griff, what do you have for number 2, baby?
Ooh, okay.
Just slow down and put that smooth number 2 there.
Yes, sir. No, I don't want my 1 month free trial.
We're not talking about extends, right?
Exactly what he's talking about.
Am I?
Oh my!
All right. So, what's the order we're going in now?
I don't know. I just started picking the things I like.
Is your
Picking
2 not your 2?
Yeah, my 2's my 2.
Okay.
So go number 2.
Number 2, go. My number 2 is
That's actually a really good choice.
a Doom song from the most modern Doom. Rip and Tear. It's
It
from,
could be argued that almost all Doom music is good for fighting.
One might argue
Almost.
that, yes.
There
I
are
would
some,
agree.
There are some that aren't, but
This is the main theme from Doom 2016. The game came out 3 years ago.
All right. I feel like this is a good time to shut the fuck up. So
it's
good.
Very solid.
If I would have
choice.
played this damn game, this would be on my list.
It
It's
just
so good.
it brings you back to that first episode.
I'll tell you.
Knee deep in the dead, dude. That
I'll
first
tell you
stage,
right now, it went from
heavier.
Even an M1.
but heavier.
Yep, it went from 6 to midnight real quick.
It's so good.
Harder than Chinese algebra.
Very solid choice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like,
Yes.
all I can imagine listening to this song is it's not so much like a frantic battle and all that.
This
I
is a
think
different kind of fight.
it's more of like, okay, I'm that badass Marine. You kick open a door and here's hell, the scariest shit that ever existed. And you're like, I'm gonna fuck every one of you bastards up. And God, that's good.
Right. But then also in the same Doom ethos, it's not afraid. Like,
Exactly. Like fear.
I
time
am
for that
going to
bullshit.
fuck everything up.
Like I am facing the most terrifying things that ever existed,
Right.
and they're gonna fucking run in fear from me.
And I think Doom 2016 did that. I don't want to get too deep into the game design or game stuff right now, but like that game did that mentality of like, hey, I'm gonna get into this room / arena / portal of hell and just fuck everything up. And
I think it
feel
did it well.
Good about it.
I do apologize if I'm quiet for a minute. The mascot, Mackie, the cat, is attacking my foot.
Mac needs his own fight theme.
He does.
He does need a badass fight theme.
He does. He does. He does.
Okay, Mac won.
All right. Well, guys, I appreciate you. You really appreciate the. I appreciated that you appreciated the Doom.
That was super good.
What's next, Gene?
Well, out of my 4-pick list, I'm torn between Proving Grounds by Horizon Zero Dawn or Faithful Servant of Devil May Cry 2, one of the most hated games ever. I'm going to go with Proving Grounds by Horizon Zero Dawn. It's a very similar to the Ninja Gaiden Ninja Gaiden Black.
Ooh, I like Ninja Gaiden Double Black.
Well, I'm thinking of Scotch at that point.
So delicious.
Yeah, they just take the game out.
It's so
Charlie,
mellow.
Like, this is where you're trying to prove yourself in this, like, tribal fight, and it's so good, because all you can think about is doing all this bullshit while you're listening to this in the background. Very ambient, doesn't take away from the fight itself, but just really, like, pushes that extra, like, oomph in there. So very similar to the Ninja Gaiden Black, the Doku fight, where it does a really great job of having an ambient like urgency to that fight. Like, I don't know, I really dig that.
You
Driving
definitely
drums,
got the
for sure.
the tribal drum theme going down here.
Well,
Yeah,
like
I
all I
feel
can
it.
imagine is like you're in this arena, you're in a fight, and you have all these people just banging on drums, watching you, and be like, "You better not fuck up, dude."
Right.
Like I love that shit.
Tense.
It's turgid.
Turgid. It was the Mackie. Is he going to knock the thing off the thing?
He sure is.
Oh, look
There
at it go! It
goes.
fell.
3 for
Counter.
3.
Question. All right, Colin, you're up next.
So for number 3, I chose
I swear to
the
God.
final battle of Super Mario RPG. I know what Gene wanted me to say, but
Then I'm
against,
gonna have I want an honorable mention at the end of this.
that's
bullshit.
fine. There
sure.
should be.
You got, give whichever you
The
need.
fight against Smithy.
I almost picked this. Almost. fucking organ.
Gene actually reminded me of this.
Thank you.
That's the bass.
Oh yeah.
Hang on. Break that.
There we go. So good.
Hell, are there not more organs in like modern music?
Yeah.
It's so fucking good.
It's very good.
It does seem very dissonant. That's the thing that immediately hits me about this song. Is like, I'm not a music expert, but it seems like those keys, those chords are off your standard like happy chords progression, and this one, and it's dissonant and it resolves, but it's still dissonant. It's cool as shit.
Like, I feel like that, like, just organ is a great, like, equalizer. You can have, like, a very upbeat tune or very fast tempo, and then you bust out that organ to be this just, like, leveler or bring you right back down.
It's also that Mario sound where it's like, this is not a thing that a person can recreate on an instrument. It's like blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah.
It's like a perfect unison between, like, you know, like adapting like the old Mario music of like to like a fast beat. This is the epic fight of Mario RPG. Ah, it's so good.
Should we listen to this for the next 28 minutes?
Perfect.
There's 28 minutes of this damn song.
The
Next.
extended cut.
All right, Griff. Number 3 for you, brah.
All right, number 3 for me. Sounds good. What are you guys talking about over there? Well, look at my number 3.
When we were selecting our list, me and Colin kind of butted heads on one thing because he swiped it pretty damn quick.
Okay, well, I'll keep going straight down my list. This one might be a little bit tough to swallow. This is some JRPG shit.
Why does this sound familiar?
Because it's amazing.
I know that I am unfamiliar with these games. I know
it's Persona,
nothing about
is
them.
it?
Yes. So this is Persona, Life Will Change, Persona 5.
It's not a game, I'm not a robot, and I challenge you.
It's in English.
Mary J. Poppins.
I'm in your face and I'm here to see you through. Right before your eyes, what just multiply.
So I'm going to break this down a little bit. Why this song is so good is because in Persona 5, what you're doing is you're like infiltrating these temples, these hideouts, these palaces, and people are hiding things, and you're creeping around, being very sneaky, like being very.
In a high school, right?
Yeah, it's a high school situation, yeah, but you're in somebody's mind palace, where it's like, oh, my mind palace is like, this is my art zone. I only believe in these arts. And you secure all these different situations where you're like, this is the prize that I'm going to take. This is the person's insanity that I'm going to help cure. And then you're playing through the RPG, and then the last day where you have to, like, you're on a timer, and this is your last day where
Spoilers.
you have to go in there and do the final boss. And you've cleared the whole dungeon. You're way overpowered at this point. And this song starts just ripping in as you're walking through this dungeon. It's just like, yeah, fuck yeah. Like, let's do this.
After setting the stage for me, I see a little bit more. I was definitely on board before the vocals. But that's just a personal preference of me.
That's fine.
With, like, I don't in video games. I don't necessarily like the vocals. in
The actual
music.
game side doesn't have the vocals.
I got you.
So they're gone. But it's adorable. Like, it's fantastic.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And there's some amazing gifs online of the Persona 5 characters like getting ready, or just like it's like those it's those gifs, those things that kids do, like those hashtags, those like dads and things they do, where it's just all the main characters like bobbing their head to this song as they're getting into the dungeon. Oh my god, it's so good. It's like, hey, we're here to fuck this shit up. Alright, that's enough for me.
Cool.
Who's up next?
Well, I'm
Gene?
going to steal Collins, which is Castlevania Bloody Tears.
Now-
on Saturn.
Now, this is the Saturn version that plays for a boss fight.
This
was not in the PlayStation Symphony of the Night.
When I originally heard this song, I didn't realize it was actually part of the Saturn version. I just thought it was like a set aside.
This
like,
was actually in the game.
and it's damn good.
Okay, which one?
This is
Soten,
Bloody Tears.
Bloody Tears. So good.
Is this a remix?
Oh, this is the actual.
This is an actual game.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, it blew my ass away when I first heard it too.
I mean, it's obviously a remix of the original Bloody Tears. There's been so many iterations of it, but
Like, he does such a great job of having like the guitar and everything come in there and have like a really dramatic and very intense, and then you have this like struggle in that sense, but then you have the piano come in that just pushes that like feeling of desperation even further. Like, it's so good. Oh.
it's a little weird here.
Oh, this is good.
Alright, that was pretty fucking cool.
Like, I feel like I
so you had
was-
a drum breakdown and the key change.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Well, how does that happen in PlayStation games?
No kidding. Well, this is a Saturn.
Saturn.
Oh, right, this is
Like
the
the
Saturn
beauty of
version.
this is, I feel like when I went and saw we went and saw Heaven and Hell up in Minnesota, like you should have a drum breakdown of an actual concert. This shit would have been played there. So good.
Yeah. It's cool as shit.
Oh, there it is. The trail out. You should turn it up.
Very good.
Sorry, calm down. To steal this one.
Oh, that's all right. I had a lot of songs chosen, so go for it.
Billy.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mac, the mascot, has left. I believe he's going to bake a book, something in the other room.
Colin, what's up now?
So I had to put this on here. I had no choice. On one hand, it's kind of like, it's lame, Final Fantasy VII, but also it's just it's the purest fighting music. It has fight in the title.
Oh,
We're
boy.
fighting. It is the boss theme from Final Fantasy VII. Those who fight further.
This isn't the da 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 fight? Which can you get some more context around which fight song this is?
It is just the standard boss theme
Okay.
in Final Fantasy VII.
All right.
You know what? Yeah,
You have to fight to it. You have no choice.
I will not dissuade.
It's very good fighting.
I completely forgot how good this is.
Now, well, this particular version, this is the Black Mage's version of the song.
Right. Goddamn Lord, it's good. portion of the song, it was a rough ride.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So Black Mage's remix.
So this is
version,
the Black
huh?
Mages remix version.
What do
Which,
you know
if you
about
don't know
the
who the
Black
Black Mages are, it's Nobuo Uematsu's band. He's the composer for the main Final Fantasy series for a lot of the music.
Who chose to make more songs more metal? Right?
Yes, exactly.
Hell yeah!
And
Isn't
I
that
support
cool
this.
shit?
That seems very appropriate for you, Mr. Collins.
I know. You're right.
Yeah, I went and listened to this off air, and I was like, "Oh, it's a remix." Looked into it, I was like, "Oh, this is the composer's
Yes,
remix."
this is his band.
This is fucking
He's
awesome.
He does a lot of really good tunes, a lot of really good remixes.
Uh huh.
Also, some original stuff as well.
Yeah. This is fantastic.
Yeah, it's very good.
Like the organ, like the shredding.
I'm a sucker for the organ, you know. And,
God, that was so good.
it's so good.
I feel like that is such a fantastic way to place an exclamation point in any kind of like dramatic fight. Like, oh, here's a breakdown, here's a high point. Bring out the fucking organ.
Bring out the organ.
To wheel that giant fucking 10-ton beast into this room. Man. Fortunately, we won't play my favorite organ song.
Is that for a different time?
For a different time.
Sometime.
All right. So different flavor here. I'm gonna play a song that, you know, it makes sense. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a workhorse. We've all heard it.
This is not a Joan Jett song, right?
Look at this waveform. Look at that thing. Nothing's just driving like that.
Right?
Oh, so beautiful. That brass.
Yes.
That brass is so solid. It's so crisp.
Griff is all about that brass.
I'm all about that brass. This is the Punch Out for the Wii. Punch Out 2000. God, 2008?
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, so the Punch Out theme. And it's so good. It's Punch Out, which is just basically parroting Rocky. So you cannot dislike this song if you like good things.
So if you don't like this, you're communist.
You're
actually
a
be true.
Drago.
Sure. Whatever that is.
Yeah.
Or maybe a Jag-on?
I don't think there's anything super special about this. Like, I think the songs you guys presented beforehand are fucking fantastic in their own ways. But I really think that this is like a workhorse fight song that is fantastic. So that's why I put it on the list. That's why it is the end of, I think, mine and all of ours. Like, hey, these are the best, quote-unquote, fight songs.
Face-punching songs.
Face-punching songs! It'll be cleanup after this is exhibition rounds after this. So speaking of exhibition rounds, what's next? Colin, you get some leftovers.
I have
Gene,
an
you get some
honorable
leftovers.
mention. We played the Bloody Tears.
Uh-huh.
Gene played that.
Yes.
One of the very first things that I thought of when making this list was just music from F-Zero X in general. It's very metal, and metal makes you want to fight things by nature. So I've chosen the music from the Devil's Forest tracks from F-Zero X, which has they have a name. I can't remember what it is. It's something silly, but they're very good.
Devil Forest. This is the song. Forest of Devils.
Oh, gotcha. All right, I'm playing the track. This one's a doozy, huh? Mm-hmm. So this is probably the most nuts metal thing we have on this list.
Oh yeah, easily.
But also,
Easily.
it's the best. And how did Nintendo ever let this in
Nintendo?
here?
Yeah, this was in the 90s.
Everything's fine. No, this is a cool ass song. Like the first time I listened to it, Colin, I was like, "Is this a remix?"
No, this is it.
This is real.
This is it.
Yeah, that I don't know what is that lyrical type where you're just it's very guttural and
Oh
it's
yeah,
not screamo. It's what is it?
I mean, it's just like it's death growl.
Yeah.
Is the terminology.
The growl
I
is
think.
fantastic.
Yeah. There was a lot of good stuff like this from F-Zero X.
I'll tell you what though, I cannot imagine playing a racing game and having this track kick in and be like,
Hey, when you're playing F-Zero and you're driving 8 million miles an hour, what can you possibly be listening to?
I don't know.
It's super fast.
I feel like hardcore technical electronica music, but not this.
I mean, I suppose.
Yeah, it was really cool. Dwindling down here. Any other last contenders here for things we want to mention in fantastic musics?
As much as Devil May Cry 2 is not a great game,
not.
it had some pretty great music.
Okay.
So Faithful Servant is probably one of my favorites from that actual game.
All right. We'll give it a shot here.
I don't remember the music. I just remember not wanting to play the game anymore.
Fair enough. That's a funny face you're making, Colin.
I wasn't expecting this.
Like, I remember that game being just very... Like, I enjoyed playing it, as much as that's like a faux pas across the internet worlds, but I just remember the music, like, catching me and doing, like, a great, like, I guess more than the game, of encouraging that fight to be, like, a very dramatic. And when I was researching the songs, I was like, what are great fight songs? Devil May Cry started as number one, and then I worked my way through the series. I was like, damn, Devil May Cry 2, some pretty badass shit there.
Yeah. Feels like a cacophony of sound, or it's just like
Yeah, I don't know how to describe it.
beating you over the head with "It's time to go."
Like,
A lot
hey,
of things happen.
there's gonna be a fight.
Fart. Let's fight. Fart. All right.
Griff, I think you at the very least need to mention your last one.
My
just
last one.
because of how absurd
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
place it is.
Sure.
Oh boy.
So I'll give a little context here. So I was in the
fuck.
old high school. I was in the old high school, and I was going to the library and renting DVDs of Battleship Nadesco. Being a cool guy, doing that and watching that stuff.
We could have been friends.
And then there's this little game called Final Fantasy X that came out, and I was like, "Wow, another Final Fantasy! It's about time. I'm so excited for this." And there's pretty much an opening cinematic, and it went a little something like this.
God, this still fucking
It's-
throws me off.
What's more metal than water sports, Grip?
Super Polo.
So when you say water sports,
Don't worry about it.
this song is about as appropriate for Final Fantasy X as fucking, I don't know, Stardew Valley.
Yeah, so
Need a cough drop now. So bring on the stuff.
I was flabbergasted by the fact that a Japanese RPG was going to have this song in it, and it was amazing. And it was one of the coolest songs of this whole. Because there's a weird ass breakdown in it. It's a thing that me, as like a big old nerdo in my basement, doesn't really interact with. Like, this is a cool ass song.
I know very foreign to you.
It's very foreign to me. It's dumb, it's big, and it's stupid, and
I too like Saint Anger.
It's it's very stupid and out of place, and I love it.
right. I get it.
It's
I
the
get
only good thing about the game.
it. Yeah.
Oh, what? The laughing scene? That's
no.
so great.
That makes me want. Well, that actually makes me want to fight too. But yeah. Oh, please no.
Yeah. It's a weird song.
I feel like with all of these battle musics and fight themes that we've come up with, that I don't know. All I can think of is like all the organs that popped up in our various selections. That what would be the best song with organs in it? Because I have my pick already.
Okay. Sounds like a good thing to bring up next episode. Is there any songs that we didn't play here for anybody?
The only one we didn't play was the one from Undertale.
Okay. So I'm going to play that quick. Undertale. This one's a tough fit, and that's where I'm glad we saved it for last. I don't know if it's the best fight, if it's a great fight song. I saved it for last.
I hope this is the one I'm thinking of. Because
I didn't
it's
listen to which one it was
badass.
before.
Oh, it's fine. It's like it's much like Gangplank Galleon. It has multiple phases to it.
That's such a great name.
How dare you compare this to Gangplank Galleon?
It has different phases through it. So just get jiggy with it.
Will Smith.
Everybody's heads bobbing.
Feet tapping. Daddy-o. Just embrace it.
Yeah.
Oh, I do remember this theme. This is actually...
Very good.
I forgot about like the echoing of the whatever the hell this is. It's great.
So like I said, multiple phases. Crunchy techno. We'll wait for the next phase here, then I'll talk about it.
Undertale is such a great
Part 3.
Alright. Enough of me dancing.
Was this from the Mettaton fight?
This is called Death by Glamour. So this is from
You fight like the one girl. Like what's her name?
Undyne? Is that everything?
No, this is not Undine. This is Jesus Christ. This is oh, I look like a chump now.
Come on, nerd.
Not
It
Metaton.
wasn't Metaton?
I think it's Metaton.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, you're right. Multi-phase Metaton fight, and the music really showcases the multiple phases of Metaton.
Round 2, suckers.
All right. I really like that song because it grows. There's a lot of great music in Undertale, and I really like that one because it's not your like in your face music. It builds and it showcases that character that you're
I feel like
fighting against.
listening to what I imagine is like there's a dance floor and all this craziness going for, but you and the other person are like the dancing king and queen, and then it just keeps getting more intense between you, but the music's not overpowering.
That's amazing, Gene. Like, you've never played Undertale, right?
Yeah, I've played Undertale.
Did you play that fight?
I have not played that fight.
So that's awesome that you feel like it's a dance fight because it is very much a dance fight.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel fancy.
Yeah, well done. So that's our list for every best fight song of 2019.
2019, my ass. Me like 1950 till current.
Do you guys have anything else you want to throw in here last minute?
Nothing would be appropriate for the fight theme because all I can think of is Requiem of the Gods, and I'll leave it at that.
Abigail from Final Fight.
Go away! Get out! Get out!
Please
Get
don't-
out!
please don't actually play it.
Get out!
Please don't actually play it. I just wanted to say something. From
Don't you
Final Fight.
fucking dare play that!
It's just really stupid and bad, and you should never play it. But we're gonna play it anyway. All right.
Oh fuck! He's looking it up right now, isn't he?
No,
Put the
Not-
phone down.
it's not good music, but it is from Final Fight.
Hey, this is Gene Sofer.
This song sucks.
Yeah.
I'm supposed not to play it. Oh, we're punching. We're punching.
I gotta take a shit.
You know what? Listening to this song makes me think of a fantastic fight song from a very similar age that's fantastic. I just need to look it up. Right
A lot of music from actual fighting games is not good fighting music.
I would agree with that 100%. I think there's better fight music out there.
Yeah, definitely.
So, don't play it on your phone. It's not going to mean shit.
Maybe
I know I can't play it on my phone.
Maybe
No.
something
I need
from
you to look
Guilty
up
Gear.
this.
Maybe.
Okay. Talk to me.
So, Streets of Rage 2 is a fantastic game from Sega. So, if you want to plug your thing into my phone,
Nope. Just tell me. Where are we going?
so
Or type it in here.
God, give me a phone.
While Gene's typing that in, I still maintain that Gangplank Galleon is the greatest song ever created. Of all times, the remix of it is the greatest song ever created ever.
It's very good.
It's very good.
I can't say it is the greatest song ever created ever.
I think it's
There's a lot
the
of songs
greatest
out there.
song ever created. It's the greatest song of...
Now, answer me this question.
Okay.
When was the first time you heard this song? 3 days ago?
but yeah, we could go.
Okay, perfect. So, a year from now, when we record our next podcast, we'll see if it is still your favorite song or if you have forgotten about it.
I'll tell you what. In 20...
At the end of the month.
during during Janice and I's wedding anniversary, I'm gonna play this song because it's so powerful, and everybody's gonna dance on the dance floor to some King K. Rool shit.
I mean,
We're all gonna shove out our golden bellies,
we really are, aren't we?
and we're gonna be like, "This song's so good," because it's amazing.
It's very, very good.
this damn song.
That brass,
It's very good.
it's so brassy. Gene right now is hunched over, trying to do something.
Desperately seeking the last fight music song.
Well, I think that everything that we played so far has been phenomenal. I don't know. Personally, I know where I sit, and my favorite, all the things you guys shared has been really cool. Gene, seems like there's definitely been a theme for you. Driving drums, Colin. I like the harkening back to old school RPG on your first choice. I really
I found
you.
it.
golf
Thank
clap
you.
on that one.
Yes.
Well done.
Got to get the organs in there.
Uh-huh.
So, Streets of Rage 2, Sega game, fantastic. I'll just play this. We can do this as a swan song. Streets Rage 2 the music's great. It's so good.
I agree. I think this is a
really good.
fantastic song. I don't think this is a song that's like we're walking into a fight or walking away from a fight. This
Well, keep
is
in mind,
baller
Slow
shit.
motion,
That's-
walking away from
yeah,
the
yeah,
fight.
yeah.
That's basically all of Streets Rage 2.
Right.
You're walking into a fight and also walking out of a fight
Right.
you just finished.
Right.
Just walk away.
This is like your fight movie, like guys across the street, like whoosh, he looks at you, and like other guys like whoosh, looks at you, and then it's like the fight is about to begin, and then it kicks up into something else.
It's like I could just play the entire damn OST for this.
All right, guys, this has been fantastic. 2019 off to a good start. Video game music is fantastic. Don't Stop Believing. It's so good.
You son of a bitch. Now I have that fucking song stuck in my
It's
head.
not fight music, Griff.
I didn't say it was fight music.
No, it's cancer music. Now, now I have a fucking tumor.
All right, Mr. Tumor Man, Gene,
Heyo.
thanks for joining, Colin.
Thank you for
No?
having me on the podcast.
Oh, you're welcome.
What?
I've been
That's
Griff
how
Hoffman.
you sound?
This is my real voice, guys.
Oh, I took all the filters off.
Oh
All right.
Oh, golly.
It's been Boss Bell Radio. We've been talking about video game music, which is phenomenal. Don't let anybody tell you that video game music is not real music. It is the best music,
It's so good.
and there's so many different genres for it. All right. In the meantime, fight.
Boners.